In this video, you're going to learn how to use the small function in Excel to find the smallest or lowest value in a set of numbers. We'll also take a look at how you can use the function to find the second smallest number, and also how you can find the smallest number that is not a zero. And if you'd like to grab a copy of the Excel file I use in this video, just click on the link in the description below. Okay, over here in Excel, and we've got the names of some salespeople over here. And then we've got their sales numbers for January, February, and March. And you can see in February, we actually have a blank. And then in March, we have a zero. Okay, so what we're going to do is start off by finding the lowest sales number in an array of numbers where we've got a number in each cell, so there's no blanks or zero. So we'll just go into cell F2 and type in equals small and open the brackets. Okay, and you can see that the function wants us to choose the array, and then it wants us to tell it the position. So that's where we've got the K. So the position, because we're looking for the lowest sales number, the position is going to be 1 in this particular example. So let's just choose our array, and then we'll hit comma, and then we'll put in 1, and we'll close the brackets and press enter. Okay, and the answer that we get is 6,000, and I'll just click into the function there so you can see the cells that we're evaluating. So we're looking for the lowest sales number, or position number 1, when we're looking from lowest to highest, and that is 6,000. Okay, so now we're going to look for the second lowest sales number, and the way we do that is pretty much the same as before, except this time the position number is going to be 2 because it's the second lowest number. So I'll just start off the function, and we'll choose the array again, and comma, and we'll put in a 2 and close it off. Right, and the answer is 20,000, and that is most definitely the second lowest number in that particular array right there. Okay, so if you were going to find the third lowest number, then you would do the exact same thing, except you would put in a 3 for the position instead of a 2 or a 1. And so on for any other position that you're looking for. Okay, now let's have a look at what happens when we look up the lowest number, but there's actually a blank cell in the array. So I'll just start that off and choose the array. So we're going to choose February this time, and comma, and 1, because we're looking for the lowest number, and we'll just close that off. And you can see it's given us the result of 22,000, and 22,000 is the lowest number in that array if it ignores the blank cell. So you can see it's not really counting the blank cell as an actual value. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind when you're using the small function. So now we'll do the same thing, but instead of a blank, there will be a 0 in the array. So we'll choose March as the array, and comma, and we'll do 1 and close it off. Okay, so now it's saying that 0 is the lowest number in that array. So it is actually including 0 as a value when it evaluates this array of numbers. Whereas with the blank cell, it wasn't including it in the array, and it was choosing 22,000 as the lowest number. So there's a difference there with how it treats blank cells and cells with 0 in them. Okay, so the last thing we'll look at is what happens if you have an array and you've got at least 1 0 in there. You could have more zeros as well, but you want to ignore those zeros. So what you need to do is actually use an if function within the small function. So I'll show you how to do that. I'll just start off with equals small. Now for our array, we actually have to type if and open the brackets, and we need to put a logical test in there, which is going to be if the array numbers are greater than 0, comma, and then the value, if true, will just be the array, or a number that it extracts from the array. And then we'll close the brackets and press comma. Okay, so we've finished our if function, and now we're back to the small function. So we've got to finish that off and just tell it what position we're after. And in this example, we're after position 1 because we're looking for the lowest number that's not a 0. So we'll put in a 1 and close it off. Okay, so it's given us the result of 5,000. And as you can see, 5,000 is the lowest number in that array that is not a 0. So putting in that if function for the array and telling it that we're only looking up numbers that are greater than 0 has made it ignore the 0. Okay, so that's how you can use the small function in Excel in various ways to find the lowest number out of an array.